Ezekiel 25-17, Biblical Truth or Cinematic Fiction. The truth of Jules Winfield's dissertation in the movie Pulp Fiction. Just before doing his job as a hitman and blowing his target away. Oh, come on. You've definitely heard it before. That cold, chilling monologue delivered by Samuel Jackson right before he pulls the trigger, where he takes liberties reciting from Ezekiel 25 minutes and 17 seconds proclaiming the path of the righteous man, ... It's one of the most iconic, most quoted speeches in movie history, from Quentin Tarantino's masterpiece, Pulp Fiction. But what if I told you that the verse Jules Winnfield preaches isn't actually in the Bible? Yeah, you heard that right. Let's break it down. Jules says, "The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee." It's powerful, it's poetic, and it sounds incredibly biblical. So, I needed to get the facts to share with you today, so I looked it up. Just so we had the truth revealed, the real verse is much, much shorter. It says, "And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes. And they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them." So there you have it, finally, the truth revealed. That's it. Only the last line is a direct match. The rest of that amazing speech? It was all Quentin Tarantino taking it upon himself for cinematic sake. He took that one powerful line and built an entire philosophy around it. Tarantino himself admitted he borrowed and rewrote parts from other sources. It's particularly an old martial arts film called The Bodyguard, starring Sonny Chiba. In that movie, the opening text crawl has a very similar structure and phrasing. So, now we know that what Jules is quoting is a brilliant cinematic cocktail, a dash of the actual Bible, a heavy pour from a classic kung fu flick, and a whole lot of Tarantino's creative genius. It's a perfect example of how he remixes culture to create something entirely new and unforgettable. But what makes the speech so compelling isn't just where it came from, it's what it means to the character, Jules. At the start of the movie, he says he never gave it much thought. It was just some cold-blooded thing to say to a guy before he popped a cap in his behind. It was part of the performance, the intimidation tactic of a hitman. The words were hollow, just a tool of his trade. He was the tyranny of evil men, striking down others without a second thought. Then, the miracle happens. After Jules and Vincent survive a hail of bullets completely unscathed, everything changes for Jules. He sees it as divine intervention. This event forces him to re-examine not just his life, but the very words he's been speaking. The speech is no longer just a cool line. It becomes a genuine piece of scripture he needs to decipher. He starts to question his role in the world. This leads us to the final scene in the diner. When faced with a similar situation, a robbery, Jules has his epiphany. He recites the verse one last time, but his interpretation has completely changed. He explains the three possible roles in the verse: the evil man, the righteous man, and the shepherd. He confesses that for years he was the evil man, but now he's trying. He's really trying to be the shepherd, guiding the weak, in this case. The robbers, Pumpkin and Honey Bunny, through the valley of darkness. By letting them go, by offering them his own money, he's not laying his vengeance upon them. He's showing them mercy. He's shepherding them. It's a complete transformation. He's no longer the instrument of vengeance. He's an instrument of peace. The speech becomes his arc. Starts as a threat and ends as a prayer. A declaration of his newfound faith and his decision to walk away from a life of violence. It's the journey of a man who goes from quoting scripture to actually trying to live by it. So, the next time you watch Pulp Fiction and hear that iconic speech, remember, it's more than just a cool movie quote. It's a beautiful, fabricated piece of scripture that tells the entire story of one character's redemption. It's a testament to the power of words and the possibility of change. I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more insight from your friends at the Church of Faith Worldwide Ministries. And we will see you in the next video.